So with the release of Red Dead Redemption's long-awaited PC port, there is now no worse time than now to discuss the original version from all the way back to 2010. What a masterful game RDR was, hailed as an all-time classic and one of the greatest games ever made. In more recent years some criticisms have spawned from the story lacking compared to the prequel, but for me personally, I think a lot of those sillier and cruder moments stem from being a love letter to the Western movies Red Dead Redemption takes heavy inspiration from. The opening shows that the story will be ready to tackle deeper concepts, such as the still beautifully painful exchange between Bill and John, but also shows off goofy side characters such as Irish, Seth, and Nigel West Dickens, characters whom would feel out of place in reality, but do fit in with cheesy Western novels and early Western films. It's not until Mexico that Red Dead shakes off the Randolph Scott and fully embraces the Sergio Leone. A feeling shared by many is that the story improves here and only gets even better by Blackwater. The gameplay of both GTA 5 and RDR 2 are criticized for feeling like rehashes of previous controls, but I have to say those controls still feel the most at home in Red Dead Redemption. Whether using Snapfire or Expert mode, the gunplay is satisfying at making you feel like a true gunslinger, and is only improved by Deadeye. The Undead Nightmare DLC is actually where I feel the game is at its most dated, with a lot of the humor being too juvenile for its own good, and the forced death of characters only there because fans found them annoying. However, the town-saving mechanic is quite fun and the extra challenge of the zombies make it more than just a regular DLC and still a fun time. All of this remains true for the PS4 and Switch port, which I assume is the basis of the new PC port. As well as all the original DLC outfits, golden guns, and even the hardcore mode that used to be exclusive to the PS3 Game of the Year edition. The only thing missed out in the updated version is the online, an understandable sacrifice as the servers will eventually shutter sooner than later anyway. However, the real purpose of this text-to-speech review was secretly to be a love letter to the online mode of Red Dead Redemption. It was the blueprint for GTA Online, but quite frankly it's even better. Roaming New Austin with or without a posse, racing horses in Grand Prix, surviving as long as you can against endless hordes of zombies, leveling up your rank to prove you are the best of the West. I said Undead Nightmare is fun, but it's a drop in the bucket compared to what you can do online. I already mourn its inevitable passing, and am proud to say I recently managed to earn every single trophy over the summer. One day I'll be able to say the port is the definitive version. I have played and platinumed it on PS5, but as long as the servers are live, I have to instead recommend playing the original classic version on Xbox Series. That version also has 4K and 60 frames per second, so if Xbox is an option for you, I can't recommend any other version. Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorites. The single-player campaign reminded me how much a great story can impact your time with a game, and the online mode made me realize that I loved online multiplayer. I have played it on many platforms, but cowpokes, some versions are currently better than others.